So we're here in Kilifi on the floating house. What a great place to be. They say, where's the pot of gold? I think we just need to start digging. Now, people are always asking me about equity. How does equity investment work? And is the Mzungu going to steal my business? Well, you came to the right place to talk about equity investment. The best entrepreneurs, the richest entrepreneurs, they don't own 100% of their business. Think about Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg owns about 10-20% of Facebook. Tesla, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, only owns 12% of Tesla. You'll find that to build something big, you can't do it alone. You want to have a group of people with different skill sets. It is a marriage, so you do want to be careful. You can't marry just anyone. But if you marry the right person, you can have an amazing family. But sometimes, the kids are in trouble, and wouldn't it be nice to have someone else who also really cared about that family to help take care, to step in, so you can go on vacation, to put systems in place, to make sure the accounting's fine, to help deal with KRA, tax problems. Every entrepreneur who's made it big, they haven't done it alone. And so that's why equity investment is a fantastic partnership. You've probably heard about a balance sheet. You've seen a balance sheet, you've seen the profit and loss, you've seen the cash flow in the balance sheet. On the balance sheet, you have assets, liabilities, and equity. What is that equity thing? The assets we know, that's the cash you have, that's the vehicles you have. The liabilities, that's the loans you have. The equity, that's the money that the investors put in, like ourselves at Kuzana. It is the retained earnings of the business. It is the book value of that business. So it's the baseline value of the business, is the equity. And one thing to be careful of is not to have too much liabilities. A lot of entrepreneurs have lots of liabilities and no equity. So like 10 or 100 times more liabilities and loans. The thing is, if something happens in the business, you won't be able to protect that business unless you have enough equity to support it. That ratio should be something like 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 liabilities to equity. And so great entrepreneurs know this, billionaires know this. We want to build mint 1,000 more millionaires. And in order to do that, companies cannot do it alone. They need partnership, they need to work with other people, just based on looking at the history of all the other billionaires that have been successful out there. So hopefully that helps you understand equity a bit better. Stay tuned for our next video on equity, demystifying equity. In the meantime, enjoy the rainbow.